即将开始。
好，欢迎各位朋友来到所有台。我们今天继续来玩我们的 NBA。我昨天训练完了没？忘记。关闭。应该是训练完了。啊
Sorry, Deej. That's all I got for you today.
对，昨天训练完了。
Come back tomorrow.
我们今天可以。 直接来进行比赛，牛马吧，打牛马。Weekend show.
On this week's episode,
it's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here, joined by the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Dallas Mavericks. For Dallas, the season hasn't gone as smoothly for them as I'm sure they hoped it would.
空红，
S49242348，您好，欢迎来到索尔欢乐台。
他们玩了。 又来，手机又什么？玩灌篮大志，吹啊！总是灌篮大赛。
Bam, baby! Next victim, please. Come on, Chuck. Up, 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 man. I gotta keep this thing rolling. Y'all keeping my wardrobe fresh.
这吴子琪吗？
Oh, you next?
He's good, like really good.
Yeah, somebody's gotta beat him though.
This in a row.
这大中路是这样。
There's like 4.5 trillion board permutations, 1.9 trillion winning positions. If you go first and put your disc in the center, you should win.
What happens if you don't go first?
Still play the center.
What if the dude you're playing plays the center?
Hope he makes a mistake.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
这个就是负责任的教学。
Uh-huh. Oh, you done messed up now. Bam! Next victim, please.
Hey, yo, Sham, I got next.
拼了！
Man, you really want to embarrass yourself?
拼了！
Double the action, I start first.
Oh, heck, I'm playing with house money. We could triple it if you want.
All right. Triple it is. You know what you're doing.
It's a real man sport, Russ.
Smack.
Can't believe you thought you was going to come to my court and beat me. Booyah! Up, up, who's next? Who's next? Hey, SK, let me talk to you for a second, man.
Is that, coach? Yep.
Mm-hmm. Got that whole thing on Snapchat.
Yeah, man. Upload that.
狂电他，对不对？ 一进了，哎，没进，可在还是没进，可我这没办法同周距离的中锋。牛马。
And KD is certainly a rarity, DA. His length and height and athleticism makes him a nightmare for any team he goes up against. This far into the schedule, we have several teams looking to turn things around and save their season. What's the best mindset those teams can have?
You know, I think it's a combination mindset. One is to keep your eye on the big picture. What can we become? Who are we? What are our habits? Are we doing the things we need to do?
竟然没抢到，
best chance?
弹太远了。
Attention to detail. I think those two things have to be lockstep.
要弹机灵，我就捡到直接灌了。
Attention to detail.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup.
No whiskey 耶。
Barnes at the 3 with Dirk at the 4. Matthews out there with Fair.
我可怜了。
Chandler in at the center.
这样乱投怎么会进？
Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, they gave up in that one. The defense constantly breaking down.
太远了，我太远投了。
got to tighten up the defense moving forward if you're going to get some W's.
你要再近一点呢。
He sprays it home from 3.
Curry passes to Green. They set the pick. A 3 ball. And Steph Curry gets the 3. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here are the Mavericks now. Matthews with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Farrell gets the ball.
这个都是我手。
Yeah,
哪门子的防守崩溃啊！
It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
Over in the corner, Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Nowitzki a screen. Here's Barnes, and Durant sends it back. Golden State's gone 2 or 3.
看诺维斯基动作这么快，怎样？
Green kicks to Curry. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
没给。
And I have great appreciation for the IQ of Stephen Curry. I mean, once the ball hits his hands, guys, you know he's thinking about letting it go.
Here's Barnes, and he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
拉杆灌篮呢。
Barnes is never afraid to go for the rim rocking jam now. A spectacular athlete who doesn't mind showing his stuff.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another unleash chaos moment. Excellent work by the team.
毫无悬，这样还是进。
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
Yeah, it's finishing your defense, Greg. We know that. You can defend, then you got to rebound and miss, and you got to get to the glass with intensity.
哪有那么容易被硬上？
Curry kicks to DJ. Yep, that one goes in there. DJ's got his second.
快攻就这样啊！
And this upcoming offseason will be a big one for DJ. He's scheduled to be a free agent, and a lot of teams will want to add him to their roster.
Nowitzki with the screen on Green. Farrell gets the bucket.
这样就不良。
Got 5 points so far.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Thompson dishes to DJ.
卡不进去算了。
Durant against Barnes. Green, the screen. Here's Durant. Look at that jam.
Come on now, bring the thunder, rock that rim.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Durant is a prime time
KD 只剩18分。
to pound one down. Got to keep him away from the rim.
Ring shot on the way.
哎呦，
Chandler the pass to Farrell.
这被抢下来。
And here's Barnes for 3. They get it back. Goes up with it again. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain.
怎么一直被抢啊？还有分数扣光啊！
On defense, the Warriors. They lead by 4. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. Outside Durant, and there's the feed to DJ.
丢出去。
Barnes against Durant. Here's Green. And too long on the shot.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown.
都
You
没
can
卡
ill
进去了。
afford to give a guy like him that good a look. That is some
等一下，
tough
等一下，
defense
对啊，
there
对
against
对
one of the better
，KD KD，
finishers in our game.
And that one, good. He has 7.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Chandler with the ball. Now guarded by DJ. 6 on the shot clock. Nowitzki a screen. A drive by Barnes.
中，我知道，那时间真是很好算的。
Using his solid leaping ability to block shots.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity.
路线那么单纯。
I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective
我是给3分。 哎呦，差点。
It might not be a surprise given how many rims he's punched this season, Greg, but if you haven't heard, DJ has accepted an invite to participate in the dunk contest. I know a lot of fans are happy to hear that.
Yep, and you can count me in as one of those fans with the way DJ can just explode off the floor and the creativity he brings as well. You just get the feeling this might go down as one of the greatest dunk contests in NBA history.
Farrell can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Thompson against Matthews. And DJ gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. And it's 6 points for DJ. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And the NBA has had coaches who are as legendary as any player. With that in mind, Clark, who is your pick as the greatest coach of all time?
Man, I can't even begin to have an answer for that one. There's some guys that jump out, though, when you think about that list. Who would be on it? Greg Popovich for sure. Phil Jackson would have to be included on that list. Fred Auerbach, Chuck Daly for the way he was able to manage his players. Pat Riley, you have to consider him as part of
没抓到篮板。
that list as well. And I'll even go back a little farther and throw Lenny Wilkins in the mix. I thought he was really good with a number of different teams that he coached.
角度卡不错，竟然没抓到。
Here's Farrell. 11 points for him in that last game.
但是又是骚扰电话。
And you know, Harrison Barnes, guys, actually asked to become more of an isolation go-to scorer in Dallas. And you remember at Golden State, he kind of struggled in that role, but he's shown so much more confidence and comfort in creating his own shot this time around. I think he's embraced that role well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Measury, he's checked in for Nowitzki. Seth Curry comes in for Wesley.
哇，没给。哎，这时候看上面有。
For Yogi Ferrell. And Curry has it in the corner. Three-pointer. And another three for Golden State. And the knock on Harrison Barnes was that he lacked the ball handling and fluidity to create off the bounce.
And you know, Barnes, to his credit, didn't deny it. I mean, instead, he went to work. He's focused on staying low and studied guys like Paul Pierce, learning how to get to his spots.
Smith for three. No good. Shot missing. And Golden State will come the other way. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
Yeah, a dominant win for them their last
time.
What jumps off the stat page was their advantage on the boards.
Yeah, they were overpowering it inside, and you've really got to like their chances, Greg, if they can replicate that tonight.
Nobody near Barnes. They grab their own miss. He kicks it to Smith. Noel dishes to Barnes. Noel, a screen on Green. Here's Barnes. It's deflected.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds.
困难，直接进去。
Balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
There's the pick. Smith kicks to Noel. He feeds it to Barnes inside, and they will get the basket here, folks.
靠，防太重篮，跳太慢了。
Close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
The Mavericks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
主要是妨碍重篮呐。
You gotta appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Mavericks trail by 16. Now Smith. 8 points his last outing. Now the pass to Noel.
Smith.
Curry with it. Now guarded by Wells. Shoots from 14. Second chance shot. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Curry kicks to Wells. It's blocked.
不给我。
Smith outside. Dishes to Curry. Iguodala against Barnes. Noel passes to Smith. From outside, off the mark. Warriors leading by 14. Now here's Wells. 14 points from him the last game against Oklahoma City. 1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. And McGee kicks to Curry. Now here's DJ. Defense is right there.
Yeah.
It's stolen by Smith.
科里是怎样手残哦？
The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Boy, Smith is so fast.
瞬间移动就回来了。
Feels like he can beat anybody to the basket.
Passes it to Wells. Kicks it to McGee. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And, you know, Kevin, that's what they want, an uncontested look from the perimeter. Sadly, they came up short on that possession.
Curry dishes to Smith. There's a screen by Noel. Smith on the wing, guarded by Curry. Curry with the steal, and it's the Warriors on the break.
Wow.
Dallas takes possession. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided.
第一时间灌篮灌不进去。
And 2-point shots for the Warriors.
They are shooting the lights out from beyond on really limited attempts. So you have to think they ought to feed those hot hands on the perimeter and see if they can keep this thing going.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for the Warriors. Mavericks trail by 12. Curry with it. Now guarded by Wells. There's a screen by Noel. Up top, Curry. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. And it's good, 2 points.
干扰都投进。
Mid-range game of Smith. We don't see that a lot from a bunch of players nowadays, but he's constantly looking to let it fly from here.
Iguodala kicks to Livingston. Tries to snap the cold streak. Good, he hits the jump shot. Livingston's got his first points of the game.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific.
老是要掩护我自己，不掩护他。
Yeah, and the execution, time and time again, right on point. They're running their offense to perfection.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Good chance here for Barnes. Warriors with the rebound. DJ's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Shots good by Iguodala.
I gotta admire that vision now. Like how DJ scans the floor in order to find the open man and does it well.
Here's Barnes. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. Going out
8分啊，有够惨的。
in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We come back right after this. All-star rosters have been announced. Here's a DJ.
It's an amazing feeling. I mean, playing in an all-star game.
And it's fun to hear DJ talking to me. And the Warriors with the new 5 on the floor. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Mejri. Nowitzki comes in for Nerlens Noel. Wesley Matthews checked in for Barnes. And Farrell subbed in for Smith. Offense and defense with Durant and Draymond at the 3 and the 4. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay in the backcourt. And it's DJ in at the center, locking down the middle. It's the Warriors 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Thunder put on a show. He scored 35 points. Always seems to do. Piled up rebound after rebound. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
David, appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
And, you know, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time putting up anything even close to those numbers here tonight.
Well, Greg, you know where I'm going. He was a stat sheet stuffer in that game. Did a little bit of everything and did it all well.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win.
跑这么快呀！感觉可以跑快一点就好了。
The Mavericks are in an interesting phase, kind of that in-between, in-betwixt phase. Even as they look to go young around him, they're committed to keeping Dirk Nowitzki in Dallas for the remainder of his career. So, again, a delicate position, but I think they're doing it the right way, keeping Dirk around.
Durant against Matthews. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. The Mavericks pull it in. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Nowitzki sets a screen for Curry. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
There's the screen for 3, Durant, and another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs.
怎么投入进呢？
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against Oklahoma City.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And you know, Greg, they were sinking shots left and right, and that's got to be demoralizing for the defense. They were in a real zone.
Curry with it. Now Green defending, launches it, and it's DJ with the rebound. Warriors leading by 21. Green passes to Thompson, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Clark, when you look back at your terrific career, who is the one player that you considered your toughest opponent to go up against?
There were a couple of guys. Bernard King from the New York Knicks, because we saw them a handful of times a year, and he was just such a phenomenal scorer and a relentless worker offensively. He never gave you a break. I didn't get to see the West Coast teams but twice a year. The Denver Nuggets in the early 80s had Kiki Vandeweghe, Alex English, and Dan Issel. And between those 3 guys, they were averaging about 80, 81 points a game. And I usually dealt with English or Vandeweghe. And those guys moved the ball, shot it from everywhere, and were excellent offensive players.
The Mavericks shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
只剩3分钟了，还会打10分呢。
Tremendous work ethic, and Harrison Barnes has the reputation of being an outstanding worker. He wants to be special, and he's willing to put the time in to give it a chance to happen.
He just bangs down the one hand.
轻松啊
2 very easy points right here.
He'll take those all day long.
There's a screen by Noel. Here's Farrell, unable to get that one. Great D that time from Green. And Clark, another thing with Barnes, he's very clear-sighted on the areas he needs to improve on.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. I mean, at times he can be pretty hard on himself. That's part of how you get better. Irrational self-confidence, pretty common in this league. That's not HB, though. I mean, he's more cerebral, and his desire is what balances it all out for him.
Pass to Noel. Durant against Barnes. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Kevin Durant.
And over time, because Barnes has become more efficient as a shooter, he's also become better with the shot fake, more effective with it. Once he has you in the air, the rest is elementary.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect in the line so far here in the second quarter.
Here's Thompson. Takes a big height bounce and Thompson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And Matthews kicks to Farrell. Noel, a screen on Curry. Back to Matthews, beyond the arc. The Mavericks rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard.
这进
They've taken the initiative. They've played
良好，其实不太良好。
more purpose so far.
你看，其实接到球已经歪了。
Barnes outside from deep connects from three-point range. Barnes has got 14 points for the game.
You can't give Barnes even a second because that's when he strikes and hurts you. A master at the catch-and-shoot Jay.
DJ sets the screen for Durant. Up off the screen. Can't get it to fall.
没捡到。
Terrific defense
哎呀
there. That's how you protect the
顶
rim.
上去竟然没成功。
Barnes passes to Farrell. Noel dishes to Barnes. Here's Chandler. That one doesn't drop.
Chandler 哦
taking it the other way.
Chandler 了。
From deep green. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2.
Chandler 了，防守蛮强。
Here's Farrell. He has 5. The dish to Barnes. Pass to Noel. Trying to find Chandler. He's got it now. Great D that time from Green. Warriors leading by 23. He dishes it to Curry. Takes the 13-footer. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's 21 points for Steph Curry. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Farrell kicks to Barnes. Back to Farrell. There's a screen by Noel. Offensive rebound. Here's Matthews. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
啊，我以为我抓到了。
Matthews rise up with
欢迎来到
confidence,
索
Kevin.
尔台，希望各位朋友
Superb
能
at
多
getting
跟
good
实况
position
组
close
互
to
动
the
哦
rim.
Shots good by Green. Farrell. No good. Shot missing. And so it's the Golden State Warriors.
Hey, Kevin, fast start. Already have a double-double in the first half. So do you think the defense is going to start to focus on you more in the second?
You know, if they do, then I'll just make.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Yeah, and it's been fun to watch, partner, because not only is he shooting a high percentage, a good percentage, he's also carrying the team.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half. Matthews and Barnes, they're the wings. Dirk and Chandler are the pair up front.
啊，主要是换防之后叫我去守了。
Curry kicks to Durant. Off the pick.
丢进去了，
And it's Green with the
他丢进去。
And Durant just great at picking apart the defense. When they leave one of his guys open, he is quick to get the ball to them.
Farrell passes to Chandler.
真的给扯哦，哦。
Farrell kicks to Barnes. Nowitzki with the screen on Durant. Here's Barnes. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Clark, when you think back to your career, what do you miss the most about playing in the National Basketball Association?
Well, you know, for me, Kevin, because my career was cut short due to injury,
等我这个大中锋啊
I missed the opportunity to see how good I could have been on a winning team, on a playoff team. Back in the early 80s, the Pacers were building towards that, and I never got a chance to be part of a playoff team. And the camaraderie you establish in going through the shared misery and joy of competing is something that's special and unique to sports, and you really don't find it in any other venue.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
I could not say it any better, showing you some real focus, taking it inside against the bigger man.
And the 3 ball is good. 10 points for Kevin Durant.
And that stroke of
啊，
Durant.
卡不进去的时候，人家已经投进去。
Easily pulling up from the perimeter, textbook form, beautiful to watch.
Here's Farrell, guarded by Curry. Farrell passes to Barnes.
And Draymond Green just does so many things well. on the basketball floor. But to me, above all else, he really is an elite defender who allows this team to be creative with their lineups. You can just put him on any player at any position and feel comfortable with his impact.
Measuring, he's checked in.
总没给我，给我就灌篮进去。
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, Rick Carlisle is one of the most respected head coaches in the league, especially for his X's and O's. But Bucks coach Jason Kidd, played for Carlisle, praised his disposition. He's never up and never down, Kidd said. There's no panic in it. He gives you that sense of security to go out there and make a play. Kevin?
Gotta love Coach Carlisle, an even keel guy who places a lot of trust in his players.
看一点，没有，一直不跳起来，吓死我了。哦，一直按都不跳。
And with Green, it just seems that as long as he's going to be in the league, he'll be in contention for Defensive Player of the Year. Draymond Greg has been that dominant on that end of the floor.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And one thing's for certain, you don't want to go at him when you need a bucket. Views it as a challenge, almost an insult if a guy wants to attack him. And he just has a knack for making winning plays on the defensive side of the floor.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Durant. Sinks the three-pointer. And that's now 7 points for Dennis Smith.
Yeah, I like seeing Smith catch and fire. I mean, he's really good at getting in the lane off the dribble, but when he can catch and fire, that's even better.
Iguodala kicks to Green. Outside for Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 8th assist in the game.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
As well he should, Greg. I mean, he always is looking to score the ball, even more so when he's hot. I like the mindset.
And that one is good from DJ.
啊，冲害前面的，差点没灌到。
Set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Farrell. He's got 5. Nowitzki a screen. Smith outside. Here's Farrell from downtown, and it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got his 16th rebound on the night. DJ sets the screen for Iguodala. Outside Curry. Back to Green. Shoots the 3. They grab their own miss. Iguodala and the rebound paying off. Pick up 2 on the
忽略，
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will of taking control on the glass. Boy, I like seeing the ball get that side. It doesn't get much better than that.
Curry kicks to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Iguodala. Goes back up. And another shot from DJ.
都按一下。
DJ's got 6 points in the quarter.
And DJ has excellent hustle on the board. Skilled at scratching and clawing for those extra caroms. Man, I like his energy.
Farrell passes to Barnes. Here's Measuring. Back to Barnes. Nowitzki a screen. Goes up to the stripe. Misses off the right iron.
You know, he's been off so far, Kevin, but there's still time. I mean, he just needs to settle it down, idle it down a little bit, and try to contribute as much as he can on the offense within himself.
Thompson dishes to DJ. Outside Curry. There's Green with the 3. Goes back up. And it's DJ missing.
Good interior D there prevents the deuce.
刚那个好机会没按到，就按了烂。
It's tough to stop the basket.
Nowitzki a screen. Farrell kicks to Measuring to the inside. Here's Nowitzki, banked in off the glass. Nowitzki's got 9 points.
And Nowitzki is an accomplished scorer inside. Uses his height extremely well. You can't allow him to get that kind of positioning.
Green the pass to Curry. Back to Green. Iguodala outside. Green the screen. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Now a chance, guys, to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for Noel.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. JaVale McGee's checked in for Draymond Green. And Wells is subbed in for Klay Thompson. Curry is inside. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot that if you're a pro, you need to make that one.
The Mavericks have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11.
And, you know, Rick Carlisle was the 70th pick of the '84 draft by the Boston Celtics, and he's the head coach of the Mavericks now, but he also had a 5-year playing career.
Iguodala with the steal. And now in transition here we go. Iguodala. Feeds it to McGee. There's the pick. He kicks it to Iguodala. Shot clock at 5. And DJ with the basket on the assist by Iguodala. DJ's got 8 points in the quarter. Dallas has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And here's Smith. He has 7. Barnes outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Iguodala. Barnes can't get it to go.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And it's DJ Dallas shooting 42% from the field here in the third. Smith outside. Now the feed to Barnes. Screen by Smith. They need this. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Nerlens Noel out of Kentucky, slender and mobile and long. And Greg, he can cover ground in a hurry.
Boy, and you can see it in his rate of steals to go along with the blocks. That quickness is a huge asset in today's game. It's all about versatility, both offensively and defensively.
Outside for Curry. The shot, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Barnes with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Out to Smith. On the wing, Barnes. He feeds it to Noel. Mejri, the pass to Curry. There's a screen by Noel. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And the 3 off target. Golden State's gotten the 3-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And it's in there. DJ's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And, you know, DJ's interior game is very impressive. The big thing for him is that excellent body control. When he takes his time, he's really dangerous in the post.
Barnes outside. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Barnes has got 22.
And he had 1 in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Curry on the wing, covered by Smith. Curry dishes to McGee. It's taken away by Smith, and here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Pull-up jumper. Noel. It's good. Put back. Noel's got his second bucket of the night.
And Noel really does a nice job in reading angles of shots. He really excels in avoiding box outs because he's so active, and he typically beats guys to important spots near the basket.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. For 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And DJ is selfless. He's all about the team. If it means giving up his body to screen for guys, that's what he's going to do.
Barnes outside. Mejri misses.
Now that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling and that's how you do it. Well done.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, Kevin, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Wow, my boy.
His game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
McGee a screen. Here's Iguodala. A beautiful reverse layup. Iguodala's got 16 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row
from
the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
No problems knocking that one down. 25 points for Harrison Barnes.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed.
And since they come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, certainly a step up from the first half. They're more engaged, more focused here in this second half. And
哦，好，所有科里出来，大家都是火热。
Smith with it. 7 points in the game. There's a screen by Noel, and here's Barnes for 3.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
Yeah, as a former outstanding rebounder myself, I can certainly appreciate what this guy is doing. An extraordinary combination of talent and desire is what allows him to do what he's done today. Great performance.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Warriors on top, just dominating this one. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down.
剩多少？5分钟。
JaVale McGee. And the Mavericks with some
哎，
changes.
剩5分钟哎。
EJ out
哦，
there
对
for
，Nowitzki。
Then there's Wells, and there's Livingston, and it's Young in at the small forward position. That's the Warriors' 5. He used that pick just right. 9 points for Smith.
弹一弹又进。
And those are two teammates right there working
一蹲快6成。
rhythm. One setting the screen and the other
哇
using it
，Nowitzki
to
不
get
太
that
好，不太好。
separation.
DJ kicks to Livingston. There's the pass to Pachulia. Golden State moving it around. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Wells has got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been
可
on
他都
target.
跟 KD 两个在拼3分命中排行榜第一。
Now Smith. There's a screen by Noel.
我是要小心一点。
Smith inside. He's covered by Livingston. And it's Smith missing. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. They set the pick.
卡不进去，等一下。
Now here's Livingston, covered by Smith. Fires from 14, and another basket for Golden State.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
都卡好位置了，都不来。
15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around
糟糕，最后他再得4分。
Smith on the wing. Over in the corner, Barnes. Lock at 6. It's deflected.
盖到了哦。
And here comes Livingston, leading the fast break. And 2 free throws coming up.
不给我。
Able to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Dennis Smith.
Man, I like seeing Wells slice to the rack, using his quickness and putting the defense in a really hard spot. He's great at drawing fouls.
And the Warriors making a change here. McGee's checked in. Evan Harris is checked in for the Mavericks. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Inside, the kick out to Barnes. Over Young. Dallas again missing.
And I think these are the shots he's got to avoid taking. I mean, already struggling. He's not helping his team right now looking at those shots.
直棍啊！
Throws it down.
Yeah, DJ looks for a shot on offense. I love that about him. He definitely has a scorer's mentality.
啊！我要抢分硬上啊
Harris outside. Wells with the steal. And he elevates for the screen. Maryland's Noel did not like that at all.
And you just gotta love Wells. I mean, when he has a chance to show off his sick dunks, this guy wants to put on a show.
Nowitzki, the pass to Farrell. To the middle to end the drought. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
You know, Nerlens Noel made it pretty clear he was not happy with the logjam at the center position in Philly. Last season's trade cleared a path for him to show what he can do.
Jared Dudley's checked in for Barnes. And Noel has the mobility to defend 4s or 5s. The Sixers had tried him some at the power forward. But, well, you know, Clark, it really wasn't a fit.
No, it really was. I mean, he's a shot blocker and finisher first. I mean, you want him protecting the rim. It's clear. This guy is a center.
Harris misses.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Dishes it to Wells. There's the pick. And Young, here we go. Switch and shot. And DJ with a layup. DJ's got 16 points here in the second half.
Just creating
总可以超过平均得分。
the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
Nowitzki kicks to Farrell. To the right side. 6 to shoot. Nowitzki with the screen on McGee. Harris with it. Now guarded by Wells. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the NBA has tinkered with the All-Star voting in recent years. Fans no longer get 100% of the save for the starters. Clark, how do you feel about that change?
I like it. I mean, again, the fans desire to be involved and should have an opportunity to be engaged in the voting because they're so important to the success and popularity of the league. So I like the fans having a piece of the vote. 100% is far too much. So I think the fact that you've got it weighted between fans and those who follow the league closely, along with coaches, is about the right blend to me.
手不够长，弹太远了。弹近一点，还有点机会。
It's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And they can the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
Greg, we don't see conference opponents get swept very often, but this has been total domination.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for DJ.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
Dudley, the pass to Measury. Good.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
Well, hopefully they can ride this momentum into the next game because this one is done. Over. Fine.
McGee a screen. They set the pick. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
怎么会出界？最后一个攻击就出界。
Here's Farrell.
Yeah.
So we see the Warriors taking
无犯规完成比赛。
They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. When you play almost a perfect game, and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
DJ, great game.
Thanks, Char. Am I blowing up?
You're trending. Oh, hey, we need to go do an interview with the guys in the studio. Let's go.
Let's get it, man.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Shaquille O'Neal to my right, Kenny the Jet Smith on my left, right here in the middle, I'm Ernie Johnson. And a chance now to head down to the locker room for our post-game interview.
Hey, this is Shaq. Big shout out for the way you lit up and still control the boards. Are you pleased with the inside presence of your team?
And I really appreciate that. You know, one thing that we strive for as a team is just to have an edge on the glass and to close out those possessions quickly. And, you know, I thought we did a great job of that as a team tonight, and the points were just an added bonus.
Great job, Windex, my guy.
And that's going to do it for tonight. For Kenny, for Shaq, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he is, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night. We'll see you again soon.
Yo, 来，彼得，有钱了。好，先来上个厕所。有了，谁？单挑。
Yo, what's up, man?
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
Let's go.
got something to prove. I like it. Next time, man. Next time.
又是特殊练习。
All right, everybody. Great game last night. One of the best I've been a part of. And let's keep that focus and that energy going. Aim to be great. Now, if we want to be a winning team, we really need to shoot it better than we have been. All right, let's break down into our shooting drills and get some quality work in.
硬吃啊！硬吃！进！哎呀，没吃到！硬吃！吃到啦！
欢迎来到索尔台，希望各位朋友能
差一点点。
实况主互动哦。
是得分分数。难道？咦，糟糕！哈，才按错了。哎呀，被人埋爆，轻松得分。 啊！走，也是按错了。
Good work in practice today, fellas. Make sure you get some reps in before you leave the gym.
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
Mm, 他们两个同时丢球是怎样？乱的啊。
Okay, guys, get back to work. Next time, man. Next time. All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
没进啊！乱的哦。不来是怎样？跑到那什么进世界的地方去捡球了，这么久。
Juice? Thanks, man.
嗯，看一下，彼得，哦，好，没按到。
up, Brian? Said you have something for me?
I do indeed. Here you go.
Nice, man.
Let's see. Hashtag cats. Hashtag hilarious. Hashtag why do they hate cucumbers?
没看到领多少。先把花练习练完了。
Yo, what's up, man?
喂，上了。
上了啊！我开台，我先下。
OK， 拜拜。
继续发球。
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
我差一点。
All day, DJ. All right, on to the next one.
See you later.
看一下，3600。蛮贵的，5都没有用，被蓝鲸空宽满了。上来好了，走力量。那好像就多一点，3。 中信了。
Hello and welcome everyone to it. And before we get,
well, Kevin,
and they need him to be that way, DA. Thank you, especially after Tim Duncan's retirement and Manu and TP getting older. This is Kawhi's team now for sure. And Chris, the All-Star break and the festivities is something that we know the fans talk about, but how much is all that talked about between the players?
Kevin, I think the players love it more than the fans. You know, I mean, when they get to see all of their, you know, all of the people that love, all the entertainers and all the fans, the crazy fans that come out with the signs from every part of the world. I mean, it's just so much fun. The energy that's in the building, watching your favorite athletes. It's the one time you can all be kind of friends and non-competitors together. So I tell you what, players are talking about in the summer, what they're going to be doing at All-Star. So it's a really cool thing for players and fans.
不给，要2次都不给。
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. The defensive tandem of Green and Leonard outside. Aldridge is at the 4 with Gasol at the 5. And it's Parker in at the point guard position. And here is Parker after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Parker with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Aldridge is screen. Parker kicks to Leonard. Over Green. And the shot falls short this time.
You got to give the D credit there. It affected him. He didn't have much room to get the shot off.
DJ sends the screen for Thompson. Green the screen.
进啊！一直跳不起来。
But that hasn't stopped
DJ from
his way into All-Star Weekend. Greg, it was confirmed earlier on that he'll be participating in the Rising Stars game.
And how about the journey that this guy has been on? Remember, he basically took himself out of contention to be drafted, wanted to pursue his passion with music, and then because of playing in some of the street ball tournaments, he got the bug again, got a little bit of notoriety, and all of a sudden now we're looking at a guy who's got a tremendously bright future in the NBA.
A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
There he goes again, using the pick like a mad scientist. Thompson with mad tools at his disposal.
Green, the pass to Gasol. Stolen by Durant. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. And that one drops.
They've come out the locker room. His eye. 4 for 4 to start tonight.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. That was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Green with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. And Leonard has it in the corner. Those three-pointers off the mark.
Oh, man, you can't get much better look from three-point range than that one. That just wasn't in rhythm.
Curry, good.
Using so many devices to get his shot. That time, Curry on the catch and shoot.
Spurs trail by 8. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Gasol a screen. Aldridge lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Aldridge has got his first 2 points of the night.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Green, the screen.
Okay.
Durant against Leonard. And the rejection by Leonard.
In a sensational defender, Leonard will lock you down. Rejections are just
没盖好过，被放过。
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D. And Tony Parker in his prime, one of the best slashing point guards this league has ever seen. Just an outstanding finisher amidst the tall players. And one season, how about he almost led the league in points in the paint, a surefire Hall of Fame.
The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Slithering inside, somehow Curry finds those seams, and he will definitely take advantage if you overplay him.
Outside, Green. Stolen by Thompson. Curry on the wing. Over Parker. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Thompson. Curry's got 9 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score or just great ball movement.
Gasol.
Outside Gasol. He dishes it to Aldridge. Over Green. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Aldridge has got his second bucket of the game to go. Warriors leading by 6. Curry kicks to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. Durant dishes to DJ. Outside Green. Pass to Durant. 6 to shoot. Down low. And DJ.
Oh, that's the kind of basketball Durant wants to play. Moving the ball, finding an open man. I mean, it makes everything easier offensively.
Spurs trail by 8. Parker with it. He's got 6. Leonard with no one around. Off target with his 3. Outside Green.
Okay.
Outside for Curry. Back to Green from deep. That one's not going to go. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And they couldn't get stops when they needed to. The opposition just too comfortable shooting the basketball.
And that's what can happen on the road. You have to be aggressive and try to disrupt them out of their normal routine.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, that just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Ball shooting.
Well, now let's check out the rookies shooting the highest percentage over the last 10 games. A very confident group. Right now. DJ number 1. Spurs trail by 11. And the foul called on DJ. That'll be his second.
好，这样都算新人犯规，这把换下去啊，2犯而已。
And here are the Warriors now. They've led by as many as 11 points. I want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And I feel like the defense was one step behind all night. I mean, they never made the adjustments to string together a few stops.
On the court right now for the Spurs.
好，他竟然抢我的球。
And it's Pau Gasol, and it's Murray in at the point guard.
Exceptional instincts on the offense.
搞屁啊！我的得分。
Slam it home, tipping it in was all he needed.
Chalk up 2 there. Anderson's got the game tied up here for San Antonio.
And they keep hammering inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Livingston kicks to Young. Back to Livingston.
Okay.
Pass to DJ. Stolen by Anderson.
我要传出去，怎么会掉球？
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Mavericks was all business. He finished with 30 points and was his usual dominant self on the glass. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight.
这是超奶油手的。
He was a one-man show in that game.
And you know, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time putting up anything even close to those numbers here tonight.
I mean, well, it should have taken all the energy out of him. It should have taken something out of him, Greg. I mean, he pushed the envelope in every way that night. He was unreal.
Now Anderson following Durant's 3-point attempt. Gay passes to Anderson, and the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
He just recorded his 3rd foul at half. Coach has to consider resting him into the 3rd quarter.
There's a screen. Takes the 3. Ginobili can't hit. The Warriors trailing. Goes up on the wing, and Wells the bucket on the assist by Durant.
And Wells really has a firm grasp on that mid-range area of the floor, capable of hitting these shots in bunches.
Now here's Ginobili. 11-point game his last outing. Murray kicks to Ginobili. Gasol setting the pick for Ginobili. Pocket 6. A floater, and it's Gay getting it to go. Gay's got 6.
And Gay is surprisingly finessing the paint, a real offensive juggernaut.
Livingston kicks to Durant. Feeds to Pachulia. To the paint.
直接进。
And that one is good from DJ. 6 points for him.
冲过头。
It's safe to say Steve Kerr is one of the most respected coaches in the NBA.
嗯。把手。
They set the pick. Gay dishes to Gasol, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the
哦，好险不是我。处理了。
Rare is it to see someone jumping from the commentator booth into being one of the top coaches in the NBA.
Well, we all knew that Steve had a great mind for basketball, so it isn't surprising to see his success. It's just rare to see a coach have this much success so quickly. I mean, it seems like he's making coaching look easy.
Livingston, that's good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
6分6篮板。
Gasol a screen. Kicks it out to Ginobili.
Ginobili
no mistake on the open jump shot. Ginobili's got his second basket of the night. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Livingston kicks to Durant. Pachulia with the screen on Gay. And Durant, here we go. Some solid defense from Gasol.
And you know what? You
没卡进去，他要干嘛？
freeze him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize. The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
Curry's checked in for Golden State. And San Antonio also making a switch. Mills is checked in.
And Pau Gasol, one of the most skilled 7-footers this league has ever seen. Whether it's the low post, high post, flaring off picks, you want the ball in his hands.
又不给我，直接灌篮就好了。
One of Durant's shots, he releases it right at the top of his motion.
Mills passes to Anderson. Gay up top. And Durant sends it back.
Durant has arms that just keep on going and going and going. You aren't going to be able to just get a shot by him.
Curry kicks to Wells. The feed to Curry. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul. And Pau Gasol, a very good perimeter shooter, starting to stretch his range out beyond that three-point arc.
Yeah, his face-up game is becoming more and more prominent. Working from that elbow, he's become more of a triple threat. He can shoot it, drive it, and pass at a high level.
Here's Gasol after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Curry's shot is good. And now it's a three-point Warrior lead.
The awareness of everything around him. Curry picks it clean, then off to the races.
Gay a screen on Thompson. Mills dishes to Gasol. He kicks to Ginobili. Gasol setting the pick for Ginobili. Warriors with the rebound.
然后可能不觉得那么近。
Number 7 for him tonight. And there's Wells. That's good on the assist by DJ. DJ's got 3 assists tonight.
When you're open, DJ will find you. A team plays well within the offense.
Mills passes to Gasol. Ginobili kicks to Mills. Will it go? Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Warriors leading by 5. Thompson for 3. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
In the NBA 3
好难得分哦。
Klay obviously one of the best deep shooters in the game.
And Mills kicks to Anderson. Ginobili with the ball. Now guarded by Wells. Gasol no good.
Yeah, really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
What?
Going up against a big run, trying to mount one of your own. I mean, it's exhausting and takes a tremendous amount of energy here.
Now Ginobili. Following Durant's three-point attempt. Ginobili dishes to Gasol. And they double up Gasol. Gasol a screen. Anderson passes to Ginobili. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And here is Wells. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Dallas. He gets it in there. Wells has got 6 in the quarter.
哇哦，我以为是礼拜四18分，我想现在18分呢。
Then for the Spurs, Kawhi Leonard comes
欢
in
迎
for
来到
Rudy
左
Gay,
耳台，希望
and
各
it's
位朋
Green
友
in
能
for
多跟
Mono
实
Ginobili.
况主互动哦。
Now Mills, looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. The shots come from
防守崩溃，
After not making anything
又
from
被
the
崩
field
溃
in the first, I mean, he has really elevated his game this second quarter.
Green left side. Puts up a three. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Durant against Leonard. Anderson the screen. Outside Leonard. Gasol, a screen on Green. Leonard attacking over Green. Gasol. It's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Look, it would be a huge boost for them if he could start knocking these down.
He can't get that one to fall.
哇，Gasol 动作怎么快？
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Mills. Back to Leonard. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Off the screen, and Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got it back down to within single digits for the Spurs.
Solid pick to create that opening. Soft touch on the jumper.
And the Spurs last season, how about setting the all-time record for consecutive winning seasons with 20? This is a group that's won 50 or more games in every one of those seasons.
进去呀！
The strike shortened one in 99.
Oh, DJ going to work on the offensive glass, using his athleticism to hunt down second chance opportunities.
这前头玩过完了，10分都没拿到。
Mills kicks to Anderson. There's the pick. Right side Gasol. And it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And Greg, for the Spurs, they're so competitive. It's inevitable. They just win year after year.
Yeah, but that big three of Duncan, Parker, and Ginobili, the all-time winningest trio in the history of our league, had a lot to do with it. And as that era comes to an end, they're doing a terrific job of just picking up new star talent without skipping a beat.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here. And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defenses adjust, though.
Now here's Green. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas. And it's good for 2. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
篮板抓到就可以直接灌。
You can't let Draymond have that.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Spurs' Greg Popovich talked about developing players. He said, our method is usually tough love. I don't think coddling works, and beating them to death mentally doesn't work either. You give them a clear picture of what's demanded, show care, understand what makes them tick. If it doesn't get through, you get rid of them. Kevin?
哎呦，太漂亮，冲那边去。
In this way of thinking, David, it's why the Spurs have been so successful for so many years. And Mills kicks to Leonard. Anderson the screen. Outside Leonard. Durant with the steal. The three. Another three for Golden State.
You have to respect everything that Durant can do on the floor. You have to live with it.
他最后来第1名宝座。
Crazy.
There's a minute 34 left in the first half. Leonard dishes to Gasol. Shot clock at 5. The drive by Green. Got a piece of it.
DJ is solid at knowing when to leap up for block shots. Got to be careful with shooting when he's around.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Buries it from three-point range. Curry's got 17 now.
Cool. Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And Mills kicks to Anderson. Green with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Outside, Green. Spurs passing it around. The three from Mills. The shot misses. Curry with the defensive. Warriors leading by 19 points. Thompson outside. Back to Durant. To the inside. Off the pick. And oh, out of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
被往后被撞开是怎样？
Rising up and getting the D to foul him when he's looking to shoot.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Gasol. Murray comes in for Anderson. And Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. Now here's Parker. He has 6. Aldridge is screened. Parker with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Warriors lead by 21. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Now, it's been said you're going to be in the dunk contest for the first time. So what can we expect to see from you?
Well, you know, David, I'm going to try and push the envelope and give the fans something they've never seen before. You know, me and some of the guys have been staying after practice, trying new dunks, and once I perfect a few, I think it's really going to make for a great show. You know, I'm excited to show the world what I could do.
And we are excited.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
12分而已。
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to, just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, when you're trying to check a guy like that, you have to move your feet laterally, defensively.
我又掉球。
Offense and defense with Durant and Draymond at the 3 and the 4.
那么容易拿有手啦。
Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay in the backcourt, and it's DJ in at the center. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And Chris, in your playing days, you had to deal with media answering questions. Now you're on the other side of that. You're asking the questions. What was your view of the media then, and has that changed at all?
My view of the media then was watch what you say, because they will take the smallest soundbite and turn it into the title of the article, and if you don't read the article, you will not see that it had anything to do with what was written. So always be cautious. And of course, there are good members in the room. I still feel the same way, that you just need to be honest, respect the process, but make sure that you understand that the interviewer is doing their job, and it would be a great notch in their belt to use one of your quotes as a gotcha moment. And so I just think you just have to be careful and make sure that
这样都是打板得分呢。
It hasn't changed, and hopefully, you know, Kev, like yourself, I could bring some levity to it and some honesty to it and have some fun. Because at the end of the day, I'm a fan of all these guys. I know how hard they had to work to get to this moment. I know the ups and the downs of it. I've experienced the highs and the lows, and so I'm really just kind of going it through with them as opposed to trying to prove any points or have a dog in any race. So no, my opinion of the media has changed. A lot of good people, but you got to just respect the process.
But I like what you said, Chris. You've always been honest, and that's kind of been your label. You've been very honest with your thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's easier just to do that, especially when I'm passionate about something. You know, I definitely try to be honest about. Yeah, just make some stuff up.
Yeah. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
They've leaned on him tonight, and he's delivered with some great.
漂亮的简篮板直接上。
Parker with it. Now Green defending. Parker against Thompson. Parker passes to Aldridge. Gasol wide open. He fires. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That'll be his second foul of the game. LaMarcus Aldridge.
啊，受放大一点就上分了。
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Green gets it to go.
Oh, he keeps getting more consistent on the catch and shoot. That one very much in rhythm.
3犯呢，小心一点。
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Well, his Splash brother might own the record, but if Curry wasn't in the league, we might talk about Klay Thompson as the best shooter ever. I mean, incredibly high three-point percentage for his career. And one of the prettiest, smoothest, nicest shooting strokes you'll ever see.
Now here's Green. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Aldridge a screen. Here's Parker. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And a big lead for them on
这样都不良。
the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And now running it up the court, Green pushing it all the way. At the elbow, it's Gasol. Now here's Leonard. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. On the clock, Aldridge. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He can hit that fadeaway shot, but with the D on him, you can't blame him for attempting that shot.
Curry's shot is off.
Now that's how you protect the rim. Stand your ground and make him alter his release.
Count it. 8 points for Tony Parker.
Yeah, and even though he's a little older now,
快攻是不是要反快攻啊？
exceptional speed. He really turns on the jets in transition for easy looks like that.
Again, Curry missing.
关键灌人家被
by 20.
被盖我过还是被篮筐盖我过
Parker outside. Aldridge a screen. Leonard kicks to Green. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
看球没进，这有点瞎。
Ball of a screen knocks the defender out of the play.
Outside Durant. And that one's good. DJ's got 7 points for the quarter.
His touch has been terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going down.
Green dishes to Gasol. Aldridge against Green. Aldridge with a screen on Green. Here's Leonard. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Leonard's got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, and from mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
硬卡进去。
Able to maintain control and finish the play.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Warriors. Rudy Gay's checked in for San Antonio. Ginobili comes in for Green. The Warriors shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And when DJ isn't grooving off the court to his tunes, he's locked in on the floor. A special player with a fantastic skill set.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, that won't go on the stat sheet. Close to getting the block, but really, it had the same effect.
Now here's Thompson. 11 points in the game.
又不给我。
Dish now to DJ. And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle too.
He has them really. They have for him this quarter.
So we talk about young players improving their game a lot, but Chris, which veterans in the league have impressed you with their ability to change and adapt their game as they get older?
Well, Paul Millsap, I think he's been under the radar and underrated for the last 2, 3, 4 years. He's been the best post player offensively on the post, in my opinion, and I think his game is overlooked, and he's a veteran that continually gets better. And then other guys that add different parts to their game, like Marc Gasol, being able to step out and hit threes. He's a former defensive player of the year, being able to expand his game on the offensive end. You have to love guys that have the mentality that they can always improve like these two.
Warriors leading by 23. Curry with it. He's got 17. Shots good by Durant.
In my opinion, he's more of a combo guard than a true point. Curry showing Hall of Fame vision that time.
Ginobili the pass to Gay. And here's Leonard from 3. Warriors with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
卡着那样的快下去了。
It's on Kawhi Leonard. The Warriors have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. And when you watch Kevin Durant, perhaps the most astounding thing about him, C-Web, is just how easy he puts up points. He does it in a number of ways, and sometimes it's quiet, and sometimes it's gigantic and loud, but you know, Chris, the points are always there for him.
But look, he's going to go down as one of the best scorers ever to play. I mean, it's kind of strange to say that Durant is overlooked in his ability to score. But I'm not sure if we'll ever see another player like Durant in quite some time.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Durant. And San Antonio also making a switch. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. As you look at the league right now, how different would you say it is?
强悍的篮球。
And if there are a lot of differences, do you like the changes?
The NBA is much different from when I played. When I played, if you shot a jumper from the 15-foot range, they criticized you as a big fella. Now you have to be able to space the floor. If you were a big fella and led the break back then, they criticized you. Now you have a guy like Durant who is 6'11". So the game has changed from rules. It was so much more physical at the time. It was a slower pace. But, you know, that was then. I love the way that the game is now. I love that players have more freedom. I love that the pace is faster. You don't have to look back at your coach to have a play called every time. The trust is put in these players' skill sets. And so I love it, man. Anytime you can see Harden go to work, Durant go to work, Curry go to work, Westbrook go to work,
超到都没
Irving go to work.
球没捡到。
Watch them play in the open offense, man, it's a lot of fun. So,
不知道这场是怎么攻怎么进的。
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for the Mills, he's checked in for the Spurs. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul.
刚说顺的篮板就被他抢下来了。我觉得那什么啊，马刺的中锋还好，没有很黏，而且他们手比较外面，所以比较好钻进去。来。 没给，上面。
And it's good assisting on the play with Livingston. Iguodala's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Mills kicks to Leonard. Lets it go from 11, and it's Leonard again missing.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
It's sad because the team relies on him to be a threat offensively. When he's rolling, that makes them a much more dynamic offense.
And Chris, as we know, the Warriors are expected to move over to a brand new arena
一条龙
in
直接
San
进
Francisco
去
in the upcoming years. Actually, groundbroken
30
in
啊
2017.
Well, it's always going to be the Bay Area's team, you know, that's for sure. You know, seen the renderings of the new stadium, and they look absolutely amazing. You just hope it keeps the same atmosphere and it allows the same fans to come.
They set the screen. Kicks it out to Gay.
又被骗。
Aldridge a screen.
给没盖到。
Will not go. This is off the front eye.
感觉那个会盖到的那种节奏。
3-point range here in quarter number 3. It's good. Iguodala's got 5 points in the quarter.
And everything they're attempting is going in. Tremendous run here in the third.
这场主攻都进账不了。
Leonard kicks to Mills. And he can't stop the run as he misses. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
And it's sent back by Aldridge.
我怎么多按一下被人拉杆，直接灌进去了。白痴啊！灌篮就按人拉杆。我也没跳，说多按一下。
Now here's Gay. Defense is right there. San Antonio again missing. Warriors shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Livingston dishes to DJ. And that was clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge. Chris, I know that when you go through a season, there are certain matchups that you love and certain ones that you don't. When you were playing, Which other power forwards did you just dread, just did not like going up against?
Well, Kevin, I would kind of change that and say dread to me was love, meaning that I dreaded and I loved to go up against Tim Duncan because you knew you had to be prepared that night. I loved and I dreaded going up against KG. You know, I played in an era where in 1 week I could have played against Shaq, Rasheed Wallace, Dirk Nowitzki, Tim Duncan, Akeem Olajuwon. This is all in the West Coast. So for me, you know, I dreaded the Western Conference.
直接一直打，就对方一直犯规。
You can't dread the NBA. It's like you grew up wanting to play against the best players in life, and so I really loved the fact that I had to be my best every night, or you're gonna get embarrassed in the league. So it was every power forward.
Never an off night, was there, Chris?
Never an off night, and you know, so I can't say I dreaded Karl Malone over Barkley or Olajuwon over David Robinson or Tim Duncan over KG. It's just like, hey man, you got to put your big boy pants on, get ready, and go to work, baby. Put your hard hat on.
And San Antonio shooting 40% from the field. Leonard kicks to Gay. He feeds it to Mills. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Golden State's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Wells in the corner. There's a good screen. And it's DJ.
哇，太远了啦！
He thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him.
太远。
Come on, you can't allow Gay to get
应该再切近一点。
Stretches the D when he's nailing that long ball.
Now here's Iguodala.
没卡到，没卡到。
Iguodala setting the pick for McGee.
没抓到。
San Antonio shooting
感觉要抓到了。
38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Aldridge a screen. And Mills kicks to Aldridge.
啊，被骗了。
Aldridge has got 7 now in this quarter.
It's his shooting that's kept them out of an even deeper hole.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
哦，不吃我，就吃回来。
You know he's in the zone. Gotta like watching him find his rhythm.
Now Murray. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Kicks to Mills. Aldridge a screen. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over McGee. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. DJ has been on display for the Golden State Warriors. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. And we'll be right back after this. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
Nobody holds the ball. Not even.
Some changes here for the Warriors. DJ comes in for Jaja Pachulia. And it's Bell and for So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Laverne. Leonard comes in for Davis Bertans. Danny Green, he's checked in for Paul. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Patty Mills. On the court for San Antonio. Parker and Green are the guard set. Anderson is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Aldridge locking down the middle.
Oh, and a nice look by Livingston, keeping his eyes up, locates the man.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
篮下要就是灌，篮下要就是灌，一直灌。
Outside Green. Aldridge a screen. Here's Leonard.
不会进的啦。
Again missing. Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Livingston kicks to DJ. DJ throws it down.
Look at the energy of DJ. Watching him sky high for the slam. He's just a terrific athlete.
还不太敢来犯规。
Green passes to Aldridge. Leonard dishes to Parker. Aldridge a screen. And Parker, here we go.
哎，中。
They get it back. Uses
哇，跳不起来了。
Aldridge has
盖一个火锅就被他接去。球嘞！哎呦！
Outside Leonard, dishes to Parker.
然后传导就直接灌了，咱家
Aldridge with a screen on Young. With
中
Smart, and they'll keep possession. And LaMarcus Aldridge again. Aldridge has
每次都盖火锅被他捡去怎样？
Clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Got a piece of it. Back to Young to the middle. And DJ
再来一次。
gets it to go on the assist by Young. DJ's got 39.
啊，奶油手。
Terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Parker kicks to Leonard. Takes a shot at the elbow. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Leonard's got 11 in the second half. To the paint. Tries from the block, and it's Golden State with another.
变投篮，
Hard to believe that someone can
再投
perform
进
at。such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. Passes it to Leonard. Over Young. Another miss by Leonard.
我差点跑出去。
Here's Anderson to the inside. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And the Warriors making a change here. McGee's checked in. Then for the Spurs, Pau Gasol's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Ginobili in for Anderson.
Parker.
Pass to Gasol. It's rebounded by Livingston.
The defense is doing just enough to bother him on the jump.
Down low. McGee, the pass to DJ. And DJ throws it down.
No, he's just incredibly productive and efficient, tearing it up this second half.
啊，超顺的啊，这场打爆马刺啊。
From long range, good shooting so far.
你这场大爆发了。
对啊，
Dishes to Ginobili.
拼命打爆马
Gasol
刺。
screen. Ginobili kicks to Gasol.
啊，我要盖嘎手火锅。我怎么没跳？
Rim on the way in.
我有按呐，我怎么没跳？
And that's 13
我
points.
想说要盖个嘎手大火锅的。
The pass to McGee.
因为有了，
Some
没有
nice passing by Golden
可惜
State.
可惜。
McGee a screen. Here's Livingston. And it drops once again. The bucket from DJ.
他怎么换给我？我没跟他要换给我。
Points now in the quarter.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And
我想说一开始要没有给啊，这货他跳来之后换，反正换给我就行。
Leonard attacking, and it's Parker in the corner. Gasol a screen. Off the pick.
哦，太慢。
It's rebounded by Golden State.
He gets the shot he was looking for, and he just can't bury it.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains
突击。
Well, the defense had nothing to do with that turnover. They're just fortunate. That's just plain sloppy passing.
打正数的时候再给我出去。
Feeds to Green. Chris, you look at the way the game is played now. We have seen some retired players say it is soft.
啊，换号。
Yeah, I mean, it is soft when you look to their lens.
换他出去了。
That's true. But that's the way that the game is today. And so, if you're a fan just coming to the game now, or if this is the game you love, you accept it and keep moving on. As long as the fans love it, as long as the players are having fun with it, but definitely compared to the 80s, to the 90s, there's no doubt about it that the game is soft as far as physical play. But at the same time, look at this
2条没进呢。
players to show the beauty of an offensive jump shot, of an offensive move, and also made defenders get that much better because you have to move laterally and can't use your hands to guard.
Now here's Leonard.
啊，我得46分还不是 MVP， 那有点瞎了，好不好？
Again, the miss by the Spurs. Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. McGee, the pass to DJ.
我没有跟他要他是给谁？我都还没有卡好位置，搞屁呀！浪费我一次进攻机会。
And Ginobili wide open, he shoots.
Wide open.
And it's good in the assist by Parker. Parker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total
太轻松了吧？完全没有人呢。
Their inside game was what secured them to win tonight.
看，再来一次，来50分吧。
And those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them.
要拖时间呐。
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
And as we get set to put this one to bed,
该到了哦，还想再有。
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible
进啊，还多得一罚球啊！漂亮接到，直接跳上去。
Well, they got serious, stringing together some game-winning buckets.
Free throw good, DJ. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth.
可是要抢得分王了啊！
还希望各位朋友能多跟实况主互动哦。
43 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
好，切进来。
Ginobili right side.
哇
4 on the clock. Gasol, no good. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard.
给我3秒。
Now here's Wells.
太长叫了。看到之后3秒。
Young dishes to Wells. Goes back up, and DJ with a layup. DJ's got 53.
I tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Well, a well-earned victory, feeding off the energy of this hometown crowd
投了。
really all night.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two
打爆
teams.
马刺啊！
In total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
蓝之王，无形终结者。哦，罚球快满了。1万还好没特别高。哦，27.3。球队默契一直交不上去。
Well, that basket must have looked as big as a rain barrel tonight. How did you keep that offensive flow going all game?
对，强球啊！
DA, are you rolling? Is the camera on? Good, because this is important. I'm the best player in the league. Now, I know the media is often scared to say it, so I'll say it for them. I'm the best. And if you don't believe me at this point, then do me a favor. Get in your pajamas, lean back into that beanbag chair, and watch this game tape on repeat until you understand what greatness looks like. It looks like DJ. It's that simple.
The beanbags are not good.
这防护的有点尴尬。
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
就说讲干话啊。得了53分呢。
What'd you think of that?
Think of what?
Come on, man.
Oh, I got a job to do, man. You can't expect me to watch every game. I'm just playing with you, man. Of course I watched it.
Hey.
DJ Big Time. That's who you are. DJ
Appreciate
Big
you,
Time.
man.
Man, you out there killing it.
看53分竟然没有受访问呢，这搞屁呀！对不对？不用，我得斩了，现在就送。 又是读不到人的时候。
Yo, what's up, man?
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
All day, DJ.
太早。
Keep on moving, gentlemen. Hey, hit me up.
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
喂，这是整我的吗？喂。哟，勉强。
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
Just like that. All right, on to the next one. Hey, hit me up.
快了吧？把后面投进进。 又毒到人了。
Juice? Thanks, man.
Yo, what's up, man?
对我的思念。
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
Jun. 아, 太早。 早，太早一进。
Practice how you play, guys. Come on. Next time, man. Next time.
啊，差一点点。 预表技术保持者得分还差多少？还是第10。他得分差多少？是吗？1529，智商680，我靠，这么多！ 再打一场太阳，对太阳啊。
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Phoenix Suns. For Phoenix, they are hungry for a win here. Last season, they got swept by this team. 4 straight losses, something they haven't forgotten.
9.9，不可。
And some of
Go.
Warrior fans, a reminder that you can still join us for any upcoming game. Order your tickets online or at the ticket booth. We are Warriors.
哎，怎么我练滑投篮怎么会？哦，要挡的啊！有点不进了。
Devin Booker. Everybody keeps telling me study
Devin
Booker.
Booker.
What's up, baby?
Rook, what's up with you, man?
How you doing, man?
Good, man. How about yourself?
Good, man. Good. You have any advice for me being in the league?
Man, first year, just take your time with everything, man. Just trust the process for yourself.
All right, for sure, man. For sure. Well, we gotta kick you.
Yeah, we can.
You know,
us
young bucks, we got to stay together.
Let's do it, man.
All right, for sure. Have a good game, man.
You too, bro.
All right.
这样不可要矮是怎样？
And the performance of the start and with pregame.
Well, yeah, his hang time is incredible. I mean, he can just float in the air once he gets up. And knowing DJ, I'm guessing he'll try to jump over a DJ table or something.
So Golden State will get the first possession. Now, Brent, we're far enough into the season where certain rookies are starting to hit the wall. What can coaches do to stop that process or help them through that process? That rookie, that so-called rookie wall.
I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, Kevin, there's not much a coach can do for a player. And I'll tell you, I've seen it where years a player after 41 games, and certainly over the course of the past few years, I've seen plenty of rookies not be phased at all. So it just depends on the makeup of the guy and what he's been asked to do. I don't know that there's too much a coach can really get into the head of a player on, other than trying to keep him confident.
So the opening line. Booker and Jackson, the young perimeter pair. Allen Williams out there with Bender. Bledsoe in at the one spot. Thompson outside. DJ sets the screen for Thompson. Curry with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Bledsoe with the defensive effort. And here's Phoenix. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, and some of that loss was due to a lack of hustle, especially on the defensive end.
And there are games where an opponent gets aggressive. You got to raise your level of play. They failed to do that in this one.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from three.
Outside, Green. The feed now to Durant. They set the pick. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, that could have easily been an N1. Durant showing terrific body control after contact.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Jackson a screen on Durant. Booker inside. He's covered by Thompson.
That block right there, all about persistence. Staying with his man and playing terrific high energy D.
The basket good off the assist from Durant. DJ's got his second basket of the game.
I like that recognition. Effortlessly getting his teammate the ball in a spot where he knows he can do something with it.
There's a screen by Williams. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Booker.
被抢了就篮板啊，扣分了。
He's coming off a 16-point game against Denver.
And guys, in addition to that scoring, he was absolutely tenacious on the defensive end. A complete two-way game for him. Finished with 3 steals, I think, and that was a difference maker.
Again, the miss by Booker.
You know, not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
Well, something in this frame for sure, but when you're out of rhythm, sometimes it's better to play the role of being the facilitator.
还努力卡位的时候能投进。
Bledsoe kicks to Booker, passes to Williams. To stop the run, that's good from Booker on the assist by Williams. Booker's got 5 now.
Booker knows how to get cooking from the mid-range. I like how quickly he rose up for that shot.
强硬
And DJ throws it down.
直接拿到就直接强硬。
Forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
中锋感觉有点乱。
To their lead in spectacular fashion.
And to me, this is why they're winning, guys. Unlikely players stepping up huge against a defense that's really nowhere to be found.
Now here's Thompson following the missed shot by Dragan Bender. Green. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
I like when Draymond Green takes off from the free throw line and gets an angle on the board. That's tough to box out.
Williams sets a screen for Bledsoe. Pass to Williams. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Williams has got his first 2 points.
Well, he's like a carpenter out there. Great floor awareness. Zipping the ball over to his teammates with ease.
Outside, Green to the middle.
强硬啊
throws it down.
How about the overall ball movement? Green whipping the rock over to his open teammate. Good look.
施展一下就好。
Bledsoe kicks to Williams. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Coaching staff high-fiving themselves there, watching that team move the ball around, doing whatever is best for the team.
Golden State moving the ball around. They set the screen. Curry passes to Green inside. It's deflected.
Really using that 9'3" standing. Just a towering presence.
Booker with no one around and a miss there on the triple.
Just doesn't seem to be shooting it with confidence.
强硬的方式这样失败啊！
Bledsoe against Curry. It's tipped, and so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
被拨出去。
Let's check out the numbers for DJ. The last 10 or so games, he has been.
都是1啊。
How about 36 points per game and just over 3 blocks? And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
I feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good. And for a long time, a lot of people would come up to me, including my dad, and tell me he was the face of the Warriors franchise. But after what Steph Curry has done, he has to be the face at this point. So many accolades and leading the team now to 2 titles in 3 years.
Warriors leading by 3. Thompson outside. Durant with a screen on Booker. This one for 3. Another miss by Curry.
Well executed. Great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen.
我追平了，10比2。
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Durant for 3, buries the long-range jumper. Durant's got 5 points so far.
Vintage KD, quick trigger on the catch and shoot.
Suns trail by 3. Williams sends a screen for Bledsoe. Pass to Williams. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, for both teams, we're seeing great synergy on offense, but some lackluster defense.
And the Suns making a change here. Warren's checked in. Curry gets the bucket.
If you get Steph Curry in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you just have the feeling he's not going to miss.
Bledsoe kicks to Williams. Bender dishes to Bledsoe. And a foul called on the shot.
没盖到被他抢了，篮板被抢到。
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Just watch Eric Bledsoe out there and just the athleticism that he can play with at that position. Seems like he's still getting stronger and faster every year. He's got tremendous burst and tremendous power. Tough for opposing point guards to match that kind of physicality.
That's him. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting hot 71%.
没进，捡起来再进。
5 for 7. Suns trail by 5. He feeds it to Booker. He dishes it to Green. Here's the screen. 3-pointer. No good from Booker. And for Bledsoe, it is said that he greatly improved his diet since establishing himself.
Well, I like the fact that Eric Bledsoe has taken this a lot more seriously. Of course, he's a very physical player, plays the point guard position, and with that kind of taxing work on your body, best thing you could do is make sure you fuel it up for that kind of action.
Now Warren, after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson, takes the 3. Again, the miss by Booker.
Well, he's gotten shots up, but they're not finding the rim. The squad's suffering because of it right now. A bit out of rhythm.
Off to a strong
超快的轮换。
And here's Booker after the 3-pointer from Klay Thompson. Booker the pass to Bledsoe. Bender kicks to Bledsoe. Green with a screen on Curry. Shot clock at 6. No good from Bledsoe. Warriors leading by 8. Stolen by Warren.
跑进去，竟然没给到。
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And to look now at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Suns.
And when you look at that chart, concentrate for a second on what they're not doing. They're not getting a lot of threes from the corner. That's something that has to change. It makes it much easier to defend the team when you know they can't score.
Okay,
fun.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. JaVale McGee's checked in for Draymond Green. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. Wells is checked in for Clinton. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
Good focus from DJ on the shot, but he just stays with it, finishes, and now has a chance for the and one.
Hey, Brent, you went from player to announcer. What different aspect of the game do you notice now watching it from the booth?
反正叫还没进呢。
Just to have the perspective.
搞屁啊！我就是他妈讲抢就要饱了。我也不知道啊。干，你篮下一直不进是怎样？
So much more emotion I can catch sitting on the sidelines next to you.
盖到啊！哎。
It's deflected.
他，怎么会失误嘞？不要折防跑啊！
Good hustle by Iguodala, an alert defender who you can't be too careless around.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Yeah, and these teams pretty familiar with one another. They'll face off 4 times this year.
We'll get a great idea tonight of exactly how they match up in terms of strengths versus weaknesses. When it comes down to a 4-game season series, this first one is always a good indicator of what's to come.
Now here's Booker. He had 25 points last game. Feeds it to Len.
Got a
hand on it. A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
啊！
And now let's take a
抓
look
不
at
到
a
球
very well-rounded group of
被
players.
卡的，
Shooting
只能
guards
拨
who
到
can
而已。
rebound with the big boys. Fourth, Devin Booker.
And these are sort of your do-it-all guys. I mean, even if rebounding isn't necessarily a priority for shooting guards, it's still something that helps your team get wins.
Well, the effort plays are very important. That's what these guys do. Like you said, the rebounds they provide from the off-guard spot can sometimes make the difference between winning or going home with your tail between your legs.
投3分。
This team would be in some bad shape, guys,
哦，
if
没
he
人，
wasn't
快
scoring like this right
哎，
now.
可惜没进来。
And McGee kicks to Iguodala. Wells dishes to DJ. Releases.
哎呀！
A lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Alex Len picks one up.
Last time the Suns saw postseason basketball was back in 2010. This team knows that the next step for them in the rebuilding process is to get back to competitive level of play. These Suns fans are certainly not used to not seeing postseason basketball in the desert.
Now here's Knight looking for his first
欢迎
basket
来
so
到
in this
主
one.
耳台，希望各位朋友能多跟实况主互动哦。
Offensive rebound. A shot by
打
Knight.
拼命，
That's a surprise.
命强啊！
Really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
哎，这样都没进。
No good from DJ. Iguodala with the steal. Sweet little floater. Iguodala's got his second bucket tonight.
Starting to surge
可恶，刚
and we're only in the first quarter.
这样上篮都没上进
What
去
I'm。seeing, the passion that they're playing with up and down the floor.
Green the screen, and here's Booker from the arc. That's
Wow.
good. The assist that time
不
from
可能拼命投3分呢。
14 points for the game.
This is a guy whose mindset just never changes. Even when they're losing, he's always going to be aggressive.
Wells, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Warriors lead by 12.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Booker outside. 50 seconds left to play in the first. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knight for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Livingston, and he makes good on the layup. Livingston's got his first points of the night.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
And Booker kicks to Knight. Green against McGee. Green, the pass to Len. Basket counts.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Kicks it to DJ. At the top of the key, Livingston. Dishes to Wells. And the pass to Livingston. DJ throws it down.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
And if you check out the strategy, you can see already the plays that they're calling. Feels like they found a weakness or two in the defense.
No good there. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 13-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Are you open?
And the basketball bloodlines of Klay Thompson.
Dad always watches more film than me.
Yeah, you know, it's great to have that blend of support and competitiveness around you.
Yeah, you can try to put a little coaches from time and again. Even your teammates maybe, but family, they'll check you every time.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
I tell you what, that first quarter, you can see the commitment to offensive rebounding.
Their efforts have been rewarded here after one. Winning the battle over second chance points has them ahead on the scoreboard.
They've got DJ Iguodala out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Wells, and it's Livingston in at the point. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He ended up with 53 points, and as he always seems to do, piled up rebound after rebound. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. We'll see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Great, David. Appreciate it. Set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. I mean, but we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking.
213以上，真的蛮高的。
And the great players are never satisfied. We'll see what he does in the next one.
Night wide open. Fresh 24 for the Suns. And Booker kicks tonight. Back to Booker. Suns moving the ball around from deep.
不可能！
And it's DJ with the rebound.
老是被抢篮板。哎，不要自己，不要卡我。
And Brent, something you have to praise Kerr for last season. He did an excellent job of bringing all that talent together and getting them on the same page. Not very easy with star players.
3秒啊，3秒。
He had to tinker with the rotation a little bit, and then he had to also make sure that guys had confidence in their ability. And Steve was able to do that. The interesting part about all of that, Kevin, is that there were a lot of games that Steve was not there for. And for that kind of leadership, that kind of message to be sustained in the absence of your head coach, that should tell you all you need to know about just how solid the ground is for the Golden State Warriors.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Here's Iguodala. And DJ throws it down.
That's a very alert play. DJ getting position inside, knowing he has a chance to get some easy points if he collects the offensive rebound.
Timeout called.
啊，被最后10分的暂停不行的吧？
What's your favorite inbounds play when you really need a bucket?
All right, Kevin. So the guy goes to the right, he comes off the down pick, and then on the backside you run the hammer and you dribble to the right side, you throw along the baseline, but you're looking for the 4-man on the slip, and also the 5-man's popping back for the jump shot. Got it?
I got it. I like the run the hammer.
好像换了。
Run the hammer. Kevin Durant's checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Sean Livingston. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
不知道。
Down low, it's tipped, and so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
可能这是换了一个新的打法，原本都是要找空档，现在不找空档，直接硬吃看看。
And of course, a knockdown shooter from the perimeter, ranking 3rd in field goal percentage and beyond.
And you mentioned
传错了啊，
放个地方嘛。Quick trigger with just a little bit better footwork. He could take over that top spot. Now here's Bledsoe. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Comes up and DJ throws it down.
硬跟他要。
As well as he scores, I'm gonna have to see DJ behind the tables one of these nights, Kevin, and you're invited.
这球算赚到了。因为科里的硬要过来。
Now Green defending, Powell for 3.
哇，这怎么现在场馆都会投3分呢？
Some good court awareness that time from Brandon Knight. He's a creative guard who has a good feel for when his guys are open.
Now here's Green. He's a good contributor, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Outside for Durant. Over Jackson.
投不进最好，就换我来投。他的暴扣，哇！给科里。你给他要2次都不给我。
Outside Knight. There's the dish to Jackson. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And how about that mentality by Jackson? Looking to shoot it as soon as that pass was delivered.
Outside Green. There's the pick. Here's Curry with the 3. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
我要守谁的？换来换去。
Here's a screen by Chris. Bledsoe kicks to Chris.
小每个都投3分呢。
Outside Durant makes it off the glass.
不给。
Durant's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And we know he dominates from the perimeter, but Durant is just as dynamic when he gets inside. Sometimes the confidence grows even more.
Bledsoe dishes to Powell. He kicks to Jackson. There's a screen by Chris. Curry against Bledsoe. Pass to Chris. Out tonight. The feed to Bledsoe. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for him. So Golden State will take it the other way. Right side Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 11 points for Steph Curry.
The tenacity, the attention to detail, it's why these guys are in complete control.
It seems like they've been at it on both ends tonight. Tremendous all-around play from them has them up quite a bit here.
And the Suns call time here.
Yeah, and his shot selection.
DJ, he is feeling it.
谁把我换下去啊？是这样。
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime.
这什么？
Of the second half momentarily.
这什么烂教练啊！打正逃就把换进去，切入防守团率才2%。
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at DJ in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about that? Already through 2 quarters and some change. He's got a double-double.
Well, it's an impressive performance thus far, but it goes beyond just his ability right now. He's just simply outworking the opponent.
On the court for the Suns, Booker the 2 and Jackson the 3, the up-and-coming wing pair. Bender out there with Williams, and it's Bledsoe in at the point.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
莫名其妙球怎么在别人手上啊？
Pulls up on the wing. That's good from Booker on the assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
得19分了。
And with the Warriors, their ability to score in
干难的，哎呦，他没有犯规，他竟然没有犯规。
Sudden they have that 20-point lead in like 3 minutes. It can happen so fast that I think at times the other teams are shell-shocked.
Here's Williams. The Warriors making the shot, and that one drops for him.
Good awareness from EB there.
看谁手哈了，怎么会拿晃进来
as the point guard.
Curry kicks to Green. Curry a screen on Williams.
好的。
For three. Rebound by the Suns. And talking about the Warriors and their ability to build a lead very quickly, the shooting they have, Greg, is a very big part of how they can just bury a team.
It is. Their shooting, especially from deep, but also their defense. One kind of feeds the other in terms of how they can steamroll teams and create that momentum. And only the special teams can put a game away with a 5-minute run, but this is one that has consistently done it over the last 3 years.
And the basket is good. Durant's got 9.
He's been on his A game.
可恶，速度比较快，比较好钻，速太慢很难钻进去。
Curry with the steal, and up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry's got the ball.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better start to the second half, minus that one miss. 3 of 4 now from the field right now in the second half.
And that replay presented by Under Armour, showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. Now here's Bledsoe. Over Durant. And the Suns miss again. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And that one's good. Green.
Yeah, these defenders just
感觉快攻连参与都参与不到。
especially inside.
Bledsoe kicks to Williams. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. Feeds it to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Booker with it. Guarded now by Durant. A nice shot by Booker. 18 points for him.
Booker focused on scoring right there. Even under duress, Booker finding a way to sink a very tough shot.
Outside Durant. Pass to Curry. Thompson outside.
太多了。
Green the screen. Thompson passes to DJ.
轻松。
And DJ throws it
因为完全没有人。
Terrific team play as Draymond is willing to give up his body to get a teammate.
人都被他吸过去。
The Suns shooting not great, 40% for the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Booker kicks to Bender. A three-pointer, no good. Golden State's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Phoenix has gone
感觉没有人挡他上篮，他怎么会没进？
And Bledsoe, here we go. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
How about the speed of Bledsoe on that drive right there? Fantastic at slashing inside and finishing.
Green kicks to Durant. To the paint. And DJ
松啊！
didn't
换防之后，这没有比较高的就很难灌。
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Jackson a screen on Durant. No good from Bledsoe.
Just a little lackluster so far with his effort. He's been very limited due to his poor shooting.
The Suns have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. For 3, Booker drains it beyond the arc. Booker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
It's Curry outside, in for his 7th make in 13 tries.
It just doesn't matter. Once Steph crosses half court, he's in range.
Booker against Thompson. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Look, if they want any shot at winning this game, he has to be better out there.
And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Bledsoe. He feeds it to Booker. They set the pick from the arc. Knocks down the ball. Booker's
狂飙3分欸，这个波克。
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
Curry setting the pick for Green. Durant, that's good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And after Kevin Durant made his decision to leave the Oklahoma City Thunder, he instantly became one of the most polarizing players, it seemed, Greg, in the NBA.
Listen, Kevin Durant has always been a star in this league, but now he's become the story. It's something that he can handle, but doesn't try to seek out. Was able to prove all the naysayers wrong, and just having another amazing season.
Green and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws.
打爆太阳啊
And Phoenix gets called for the foul.
How about Draymond rising up into the contact? He's a good offensive player who finds his way this time.
太阳说那个布克说没有什么可以跟我对抗，那个布克他后卫他也不是中锋。超。
Here's Booker, 24 points for him. They double him with Green. Powell dishes to Bender.
为什么他要跳了
？Outside Knight, Powell with the screen. Here's Chris. Offline with his 3. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Powell with the steal.
怎么来有手
Chris passed to Booker.
哪有手
on the wing. Off target with his 3.
Well, the defense better look up and say thanks.
少得一分
Guys that wide open is not a recipe for success.
Over in the corner, Green. Inside, deflects the pass. Fast break, here comes the Suns. For 3, Booker, and the 3 ball is good. Booker's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Now here's Curry. He's got 18, and the shot is good. 34 points for DJ.
Well, he's got a baton in the right hand as he's orchestrating what's going on. A maestro, if you will.
那之后一点都不恶劣。
Powell with the screen. Bender kicks to Chris.
看了。
He dishes it to Knight. The 3-pointer, no good.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
我靠
It's easy to lose your confidence, and that's why some of the most prolific scorers they have short-term memories.
Booker left side, fires from deep, and it's DJ with the rebound. And here's Golden State. They're on a 14-6 run. The shot by Curry, no good. The Suns shooting 39%.
跑都跑不到，就没进了。
Really what they had in mind.
好，中锋没来就投篮。
Here's Chris. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got 5 assists tonight.
Marquise Chris is becoming a better scorer, more familiar with those areas on the floor. That time catch and shoot.
Goes straight through the defender for the dunk.
啊，不然按错，好险好险，还是捡到篮板。漂亮的，这过去。
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Green. Wells comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. There's the pick. Outside Knight. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Durant kicks to Livingston. Wells dishes to DJ.
前面没有人。
And he banks in the layup. DJ's got 39.
Yeah, he's a smooth operator in the paint, and DJ making the most of the high percentage shot in tight.
Now here's Booker. He's got 27. Knight for 3. Drills it from outside. Knight's got 6 points in the quarter.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Iguodala, the pass to Livingston. Kicks it to DJ. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Len.
我都还没卡好，他传过来干嘛？我也没跟他要啊。
For these players, they're the NBA's leading scorers over the last 10 games.
36.3。
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Green is checked in for Marquise Chris.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Well, you look at this Warriors team, so many players with height that can hit a three, bring the ball up court, and create a shot for someone else. Actually, Brent, it sounds a lot like you. That being said, do retired players ever dream of playing on a team like this talented?
Well, I think a lot of guys always think about when they're watching an NBA team play, especially ones that play a style with which you were very familiar with, that they want to put themselves out there on the floor and run the break and shoot threes. And yeah, I'm a little jealous about the way the Warriors go about their business. It'll be a ton of fun to be spotted up with Kevin Durant and Steph Curry sitting out there on the wing.
For three, Booker, and it's DJ with the rebound. Golden State's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
The pass shows you the tremendous feel that DJ has. The D has no idea he could thread the ball through there.
Now here's Booker.
想要第3之前，我要得到40分呢。
Averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Williams.
In the last few months, the rebounding has sort of taken a bit of a dive for him, and a lot of factors could be the cause, but it's a trend that coach would probably like to see him reverse.
Wells kicks to Durant. No good on the three.
And on an open look like that, he's very good at making the weak coverage pay.
Booker dishes to Warren. Inside, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Alex Len, the 5th overall pick from the 2013 draft, is with all young centers, Brent. He took some time to adjust to the league.
Well, he will turn 25 years old during the season, so you wonder if Phoenix's style of play is something that ends up winning out rather than what Alex Len provides for you in terms of his size, his ability down low to block shots and maybe score some points. He's a center that still has potential.
跑过头了。我知道3秒就拉不出去。
Now Knight, he's got 6.
操！哎。
For Phoenix, they have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. And that one falls for Knight.
Well, Knight as a decisive guard can be much better than when he's out there thinking through plays.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Iguodala with it, and he was camped in the lane there. And he gets his second call.
不给，奇怪了。 看，我想要得第40分，球一直不给过来。
From deep, no good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over.
气死人呐！都不给球啊！
On top, running away with it. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Change here. DJ's.
没想到输他的终于。
Checked in. Warriors have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Getting some solid looks for them. DJ out there with Pachulia. And it's Young, and there's Livingston, and it's Wells in at the shooting guard. That's the Warriors 5. And DJ with the basket on the assist by Young. DJ's got 15 points here in the second half. The Suns have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Bledsoe passes to Bender. Bledsoe a screen on Pachulia. Here's Warren. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Livingston kicks to Wells. DJ dishes to Pachulia. The 3, That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
On the wing, Williams. The pass to Warren. Hey, Brent, with the size and speed of NBA athletes, could we see the court widened out at some point, whether it's the lane or even the boundaries widen?
That's a great question, Kevin. I often thought that the league should widen the court to the point where the 23-9 3-point line should be an exact semicircle.
Is the same, yes.
Which would extend the court another couple feet on each end and create more space, more driving opportunities, more room to watch the greatest athletes in the world do what they do best. That's run, jump, pass, and entertain us. So maybe the league looks at it. Right now, I don't think there's any plans for it, but it's a great question.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Powell, he's checked in for Bender, and Knight subbed in for Allen Williams. And he converts the layup. DJ's got 43 points.
He's hit the proverbial switch, effortlessly finding different ways to score.
Knight kicks to Chris. Over Pachulia. Chris can't hit.
And he's clearly been the best rebounder on the floor today.
His rebound total now in the double digits. Been an animal all night long.
And DJ.
2个啊
Great vision from
可惜没有犯规。
scanning the floor and finding the man.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
管他几个
Chris with another miss.
照扣
State's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the 4th quarter so far. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. We often talk about how players have evolved over the years, but Brent, what about strategies on both sides of the ball? Where has that evolved?
I think the last 5 or 6 years, what we're seeing is definitely on the offensive end,
more
of a European style of basketball where we have passing, off the ball cutting, multiple times where the big comes out of the hole, which is the post-up area, Kevin, to the top of the key to be a conduit from both sides of the floor. That draws the whole line of defense up and creates opportunities behind the play. If we go to the defensive end, Kev, that's all about switching. Versatility on the defensive end comes from switching defenses, and that's where it's trending to go.
Here's Bledsoe following the basket by DJ. And Bledsoe, here we go. They get it again. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
This is where you got to put a body on the guy. His will is incredible down on the interior, fighting and clawing for every rebound. I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
51了，
about 47% here in the
对平刚刚上一场了。
Here's a screen by Chris. Bledsoe kicks to Knight. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
这个算我的。
Bledsoe's got his 9th assist in the game now. Dishes it to Pachulia. Screen by Young. And here is Wells to the inside. And DJ throws it down.
And like how alert
就
Wells
是
is.
球拿就是要灌。
High motor guy who knows when one of his guys is open.
Now here is Knight. Bledsoe outside. And the Suns tack on 2 more. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Goes back up, and DJ with a layup. DJ's got 55.
Those points a product of some nice work inside from DJ. Doesn't have much space at all, but finds a way to avoid the block and still make the hoop.
Bledsoe with it. Now guarded by Wells. Got a piece of it. And here we go.
不要挡我！
No need for a shot.
哎，打了火锅就是要灌篮，快攻。
Here's Knight.
快60分了，他还能拖时间。
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 6 on the shot clock. Now the dish to Bledsoe. That's tipped.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
冲不过去，被堵了。
Satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget.
可惜，把火锅碗再快攻。
One that I think most will try to forget.
And in what's been a solid season to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for DJ.
Now, he was remarkable, absolutely destroyed the opposition. Any matchup he had tonight, it felt like he was going to dominate.
没接60分呢。
There's a screen by Chris. He kicks it to Ulis.
我想犯规让他得分呢。
Passes it to Chris. The
拖
feed
时
to
间呢。
Howell with the screen. Will it go? And off the front iron, and in it goes.
I give some credit to the screen out there. That totally freed up the shooter to take advantage of that look.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The screen.
哎呀，没有犯规，可惜犯规我就60分了。
Well, you want to close the door on any type of comeback effort. This has been a vault. Ka-ching.
You're right.
好，不要。
Outside to the middle.
印头。
The second effort misses the
啊！可恶，2次都没进。
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going.
啊，进的没进啊！我第60分。
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great.
但2次都没有都没办法扣啊。 那么得分数9。 好满了，进了。哦，有人吧，不错说，这样才是对的。我7.9，这应该是第2名的吧。
Fantastic game. Listen, Ernie and the guys want to talk to you at the studio.
Let's do it.
You know the drill.
Hey, what's up? This is Kenny. You look great out there in that win, and I believe you set a season high in scoring, young man. Is it fair to call this your most complete game?
全面主宰。
Yeah, I would call it complete in the sense that I was completely dominant. You know, I'm thinking this is just a start, though. You know what I mean? See, I got a good feeling that I'm about to go on a rampage where this is going to be viewed as my weakest game, Kenny.
Wow. Well, just be careful. You got other guys listening.
I got it.
All right, DJ, we're ready for you.
All right, man. How's life treating you, baby?
It's all good, man. How about you?
I'm living. Let's
Good.
get this, man.
You ready for this?
Yeah, man. Let's do it.
Hey, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Well, without much further ado, I'd like to welcome and introduce you to Nike's newest signature athlete, DJ.
Let's get this started, huh? First question.
What's the tagline mean?
My agent and I have this saying. You eat what you kill. And it basically means no one's going to help you to be great. You know, no one's going to feed you. If you want your own greatness, you got to go after it yourself.
So why?
They believed in my mission from the jump. They have a great brand history, and nobody makes better shoes. Bottom line.
There aren't too many players in the league with their own shoe. Do you worry that people might say you got here too quick, that it's too much too soon?
The critics are gonna do what they always do. All right, it's like that Jay-Z lyric. Okay, I don't respond to negative energy, and if you didn't understand that lyric, you can Google it. All right. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks for coming. We really appreciate it.
Wait, what's your shoe called?
DJ1. You buy wherever fine shoes are sold.
DJ1 ，DJ 一代。有点读不到了，还有几场，剩一场而已。好，那我们今天就先实况到这里，我们明天晚上再继续。大家晚安啦，拜拜。
今天先实况到这，明天晚上再继续。大家晚安，拜拜。